Hello, good day, guys. Good day, everyone. So, we're back again. Happy Monday to you all. Today, we're going to be discussing an exciting topic. I have my tea here ready. Of course, we're spilling the tea. Join in, join in. Get your mugs, grab your seat, and let's spill some exciting U.S. immigration law tea. All right, guys. So, I will be sharing my screen as usual, and then we can have some fun. Of course, you're very welcome if you're watching this video on Facebook. I'm very happy to have you here. If you're watching on YouTube, as you can tell, this is a new channel, so don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And yeah, on this channel we just spill U.S. immigration law news, U.S. immigration law tea, and U.S. immigration law tips, just everything that has to do with U.S. immigration law. All right, guys, let's read a comment from me, Azubotre, who says, hey, first year again. Welcome, me. Very happy that you're first year again. All right, so let me just share my screen here and let's jump to it. Okay, this is working fine. Okay, so yeah, if you want to, so if you have a green card and your green card expires or you lose it or it's destroyed or whatever, you can file the I-90. It's, you can do the paper filing, which means that you'll print out the forms and then, or you can type it in, print it out, sign, and then send in, or you can file directly online and submit to the U.S.A. So let's talk about what we want to talk about today. Also, a couple of caveats. If you're filing the I-90, don't file it if you are a conditional resident. If you're a conditional resident and you're seeking to remove the conditions from your green card because of marriage, it's the I-751. If you are an investor and you want to remove the conditions on your permanent resident status, it's the I-829. So this is for people who have existing green cards and the green cards have expired. So let's say your green card is valid from, so this is for the 10-year green card. Okay, so if your green card was issued in December 2010 and you were given 10 years, it expired December 2020, and so this would apply to you. You would file the I-90, okay, not the I-751 if you have a 2-year green card and you are seeking to renew it or remove the conditions from it. That's the I-751. All right, guys, let me scroll up. I have something exciting to talk to you at the end of this video, so stick with me and then we'll chat about it. Okay, so there's this was issued beginning of 2021, so let's talk about it. So beginning in January 2021, if you're applying to renew your green card, your Form I-90 receipt notice, which is always known as the Form I-797. So it's always called the notice of action. Okay, when you receive it, it's called the notice of action. So this is what it will say. It will say the following, and you can use it with your expired green card as evidence of your lawful permanent resident status. So you have your expired green card. In this case, we have the, let's say, the December 2020 green card. And then if you apply to renew your green card, when you file your I-90, you're going to receive in the mail after 3 weeks or a month or 6 weeks or however long it takes, a receipt notice that tells you that, look, the U.S.A. has properly received your application, and that is titled as the Form I-797 Notice of Action. And so you can combine the expired green card with your notice of action, and then that will be evidence of your lawful permanent resident status. Okay, so remember that the green card is not what gives you your status. It's just documentary evidence of your lawful status. Your green card is just documentary evidence. You're a lawful permanent resident status without it. So it's just a documentary evidence of what your status is. Okay, it's not the green card that gives you status. The green card just demonstrates or shows that you actually have legal status. Okay, so the notice provides evidence of your lawful permanent resident status for 12 months from the expiration date of your Form I-551. The permanent resident card is just known as the I-551. Yes, U.S. immigration law is complicated. Everything has a form number and a name and whatever. So your green card is known as the I-551. And so what they're just trying to say is that when your green card expires and then you file your I-90 and receive a notice, that notice extends your green card for 12 more months. And so if your green card says expired on December 2020, the I-797, which is the notice of action, will extend your expired green card an extra 12 months. And so now your green card will be deemed to expire December 2021. Okay, and then that means that you are authorized to continue to work, and then you can travel with a combination of the expired green card and your I-797, which extends your green card. Okay, so this notice presented with your expired permanent resident card is evidence of your status and work authorization. Okay, and then just know that if your green card has expired for more than 12 months, you need evidence of your green card status or your lawful permanent resident status while you're waiting to receive a new green card. And for people who want to travel, sometimes you have emergencies. What they do is that once you file the application of the I-90, you file the form I-90, you will receive a receipt notice in the mail. And then when you receive it, or if you filed online, you're going to receive the receipt notice in, an e-receipt notice in your email. Once you get the receipt notice, you will then have to essentially call the U.S.A call center, the 1-800 number, and then ask them for an InfoPass appointment. Tell them it's an emergency, and you need to go to your local U.S.A field office, and then of course you need to demonstrate to them that it's an emergency. You need to travel. So for example, if you're needing to travel outside the U.S., they need to know that it's an emergency. For example, it's a funeral or some medical emergency or whatever emergency it is. Demonstrate to them that it's an emergency. And then they'll schedule an appointment for you to come to your local U.S.A office. So if you live in Baltimore, you go there. If you live in Virginia, you go to the field office near you. In Virginia, I think it's Fairfax, and you look for the U.S.A field office near you, and then that's where your appointment will be scheduled. And then you go there for a stamp, and the stamp is known as the Alien Documentation Identification and Telecommunications Added Stamp, and this stamp will enable you to travel, on your expired green card. Okay. Additionally, if you applied for naturalization at least 6 months before your green card expired, you may be able to receive an added stamp instead of filing a form I-90. Okay, so if, for example, your green card, expired at least, so let's say your green card expired December 2020, as we were saying, but then you filed for your citizenship application June 2020. If you did file for your citizenship application June 2020, you don't need to file again a form I-90 because now you've applied for citizenship. So once you're able to prove that at least you apply for citizenship or naturalization 6 months before your green card expired, you can also get the stamp, for your purposes. Okay, so guys, I think that pretty much that's it. I just wanted to come your way for people who want to travel but have expired green cards. Don't wait until your green card has expired for 10 years or 5 years. Usually within the year after it expires, just try to do the renewal, and then you'll not face any crazy issues, hopefully. Also, this issue has come up a lot in my consultations last week and this week, so I wanted to draw it to your attention. According to the Immigration and Nationality Act that I have here, section 264E, you are supposed to, as a green card holder, always carry your green card with you. Okay, you always have to have it with you. The fact that you have never been stopped and you've never fallen out of trouble doesn't mean that you don't need to carry your green card with you. Here's what the rule says, the law says: personal possession of registration or receipt card, penalties. Every alien 18 years of age and over shall at all times carry with him and have in his personal possession any certificate of alien registration or alien registration receipt card issued to him pursuant to subsection D. Any alien who fails with the provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor or conviction, or you'll be fined a certain time, a certain amount, or be imprisoned not more than 30 days, or both. So be aware of that. You need to have your green card with you at all times. Okay, so once you have your green card with you at all times, whenever you're stopped or there's any issue, you can prove your legal status. Not a photocopy, the actual green card. Just keep it in a very safe place to make sure that you're out of trouble. All right, guys. So as usual, we're keeping it very short and sweet. And yeah, just so we can have some more fun as time goes on. Enjoy my tea. So guys, think about this. Here's what I wanted to tell you. If you want to make a chair to sit on, right, you realize that, oh my goodness, my dining hall chair, like I need one more. And you need a chair, you need an extra chair. You have two options, right? You can decide to go buy wood or log, or even better still, you can decide to go cut down a tree and make the log yourself, buy saw, a saw machine, a drilling machine, and all the heavy tech, and then look, sweat and just saw down that big heavy tree, cut down the tree. Of course, that's if you don't face any penalties or problems from your municipality or your county or wherever you live. Once you get that log, saw it, and then get some more machines to make the chair, whatever they use to polish wood, do all of that. Like, just take about 2-3 months of your time. When you wake up in the morning, just go onto your balcony or your deck or your garden or your compound, saw the tree, make the legs of the chair, make the seat, get cushion for the seat. Like, look, just go through the whole 9 yards of making a chair by yourself. You can go through the stress of that. You can watch YouTube videos. You can sleep just thinking about, oh God, how do I make this chair? Or your second option is just walk into a store like Walmart or Target or IKEA or whatever furniture shop is near you and simply buy the chair, guys. It would literally take you the amount of time you drive to the store, and then you pay for the chair. Maybe it's $50 or $70, and you pay for the chair. So you have two options. As I say, like you have the option of trying to file your U.S. immigration law applications by yourself, get all the right tools and sweat and be stressed. And guess what, guys? Even after doing the chair, like creating the chair, you spend 3 whole months watching videos, being stressed out, creating a chair. Guess what? You sit on the chair and the chair breaks because, of course, you don't have the expertise. There are certain tricks and tips and things that come out of, regularly making chairs that you do not have or even are not aware of. And, the people that make chairs have all the machines and have all the expertise, and they can make the chair and make it solid. It will last for 5-10 years, sometimes 15-20 years. Imagine just creating that chair, sweating, creating that chair, sitting on it and it breaking. And then you realize that the chair is not only broken, it cannot be sat on, but also the log that you created is also messed up and you cannot reuse it for a chair. You have to now go back. Is it worth the hassle? It's not. So as I say, just give it to me. I'm the, attorney. This is what I do. And I'm happy to do it for you. We have all the tools, all the software, all the expertise, and all the time. We do this 24/7. We can help you to file your citizenship application, your green card, your work authorization, whatever, any type of U.S. immigration law problem that you have. Just hand it over to the experts and go to sleep. Seriously, like, you don't have to struggle and try to read forms and form numbers and miss something and go and something as critical as this, get a rejection. All right, guys, so that's what I wanted to tell you. If you have any legal problem, U.S. immigration law problem, just call my number 802-7800-564 and I will be happy to assist you. All right, guys, so thank you so much for sticking with me. If you're still on here watching, please drop me a comment. Let me read a couple of comments. Show me some love. Let me see that you're here and you're doing great. And then I can log off happily. All right, guys. Well, if there's no more comments to read, I will say have a wonderful rest of the day. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Just simply stay safe and show love to the people around you. I'm so happy that I came on here to interact with you as always. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.